I am very, very fortunate to welcome another new member to Act Two Studio. Her name is Shauna Cairns Gundy, no relation, but Shauna is new and she offered right away to, hello Shauna, how are you? She offered to bring us two poems, one by William Shakespeare, his sonnet number 30, and she'll introduce the John Milton poem. Over to you, Shauna. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, everyone. And as a newbie, I joined in January and had two wonderful classes with Brenya, the last of which was actually online because we were all in lockdown. So I decided to do these two sonnets in thinking about the times we are in. I think also the times these two writers were in. William Shakespeare died in 1616 and John Milton was born in 1608. So they actually shared 8 years on this planet. And in both of these sonnets, the more I studied them, I thought about the wonderful opportunity for introspection. They lived in tough times. We are probably living in the most challenging times that all of us have had in our lifetimes. But the opportunity for introspection and reaching out, and you'll hear as you hear the words, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with these. In fact, I did the Milton sonnet when I was about 12 years old in a poetry competition at school. So I will begin with the Shakespeare, and thank you for this opportunity. This is sonnet number 30. When to the sessions of sweet, silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes, new wail my dear time's waste. Then can I drown an eye unused to flow for precious friends hid in death's dateless night, and weep afresh love's long since cancelled woe, and moan the expense of many a vanished sight. Then can I grieve at grievances foregone, and heavily from woe to woe tell o'er the sad account of fore-bemoaned moan, which I knew pay, as if not paid before. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored, and sorrows end. And now, John Milton's sonnet, known very well, is on his blindness. As you know, he went blind at an early age and was going blind. And here is his talk about what he needs to do. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is death to hide, lodged with me useless. Though my soul more bent to serve therewith my Maker, and present my true account, lest he returning chide. Doth God exact day labor, light denied? I fondly ask. Yet patience, to prevent that murmur, soon replies, God doth not need either man's works or his own gifts, who best bear his mild yoke. They serve him best. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post or land and ocean without rest. They also serve, who only stand and wait.
Thank you, Shauna. Thank you so much. I am so startled to find out that you'd only had 2 classes with Act 2. So I think you're one of the bravest people who's ever come to a matinee, and you jumped in and came to a virtual matinee on top of that. Your selection of those 2 sonnets is very apt for our time. And I think the closing lines of the Shakespearean sonnet, that if the while I think on thee, dear friend, I feel that so strongly about the matinee today, that getting to see everybody, helps put the negative things in the background. So thank you, Shauna, for being so willing to join us and for your recitation of those 2 poems.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.